The smell of his cologne hit me first. Sharp, expensive, and tainted with someone else's perfume. Leviticus stood in the doorway of our bedroom, eyes cold, expression blank. I didn't turn around. I kept applying my serum, slow and steady, like I hadn't just heard betrayal echo through the silence.
She's better than you,
He said coldly.
better looking, sexier, younger.
He dropped the divorce papers on the vanity like a man tossing trash.
There, take a look. Just sign them and we can be done.
Still, I said nothing. I capped the serum bottle and finally turned, not with anger, but with something far more dangerous. A smile. "You should have waited one more day," I said, meeting his eyes like I was sharing a secret he didn't deserve. "Tomorrow, something big drops. And trust me, you'll wish you stayed married." He narrowed his eyes, trying to read me like he hadn't already lost the game.
What could possibly be happening tomorrow?
He asked, voice heavy with cynicism. I turned back to the mirror, continuing my nightly ritual, as if his words were meaningless. "If I told you, it would ruin the surprise," I said softly. I turned again, slowly, locking eyes with him. "Let's just say your perfect little life won't be so perfect by this time tomorrow, and neither will hers." His fists clenched. He took a step closer, trying to loom over me, to shake something, anything, loose from me.
You don't scare me, wife.
He sneered. I faced him fully now, the air between us thick and crackling. "Good," I whispered, because fear is too small a word for what you should be feeling right now. I stepped into his space, eyes never leaving his. "You're not scared yet, Leviticus, but you will be." A silence settled, heavy and tense. Leviticus's angry eyes followed me as I moved away from the vanity. His shadow stretched across the room. His eyes flashed with anger at my words. Leviticus was used to people groveling, begging for attention, scrambling for favor, but I wasn't like them, and that infuriated him. He clenched his jaw and reached out, grabbing my chin like he owned it.
You think you have me all figured out, wife?
He growled.
You think you can outplay me?
His touch was more possessive than intimate. I didn't flinch. "Touch me like that again?" I said, voice calm, almost amused. "And you'll lose the hand?" His grip tightened reflexively. The sneer that followed was pure ego.
You think you can tell me what to do?
He snapped.
You're just a spoiled little housewife who married me for my money.
I pulled my chin free, stepping back slowly, my attention never wavering. Spoiled? No, just smart enough not to beg for crumbs from a man too blind to see what he's losing. That pushed him over the edge. He followed, cornering me against the dresser, boxing me in.
I'm not losing anything.
He hissed.
You're just an accessory. Replaceable. Forgettable.
I met his glare, my voice unshaken. "Then maybe," I said, voice sharp and steady, "it's time you stop calling me wife." I let the silence hang, keeping my gaze steady before delivering the final blow. "My name is Vivienne." His jaw clenched at my defiant words. He was used to me being submissive, obeying without question. But now, my defiance sparked something volatile in him. He slammed his hand down on the dresser beside my head, the sharp sound rattling the items there.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Vivienne. You're still my wife, regardless of what you say. You bear my name. You're bound to me. You are mine.
I met his gaze, unblinking, my voice cold as steel. "You think my name makes me yours? You think a piece of paper can chain me?" I drew a breath, the air thick and tense between us. "Leviticus, you don't own me and you never did." He scoffed, sharp and humorless. His hands closed around my wrists, shoving them above my head, pinning me to the dresser with his full weight. I felt the pressure, the heat of him, but not fear, just fury. Control I refused to surrender.
I don't own you. Are you sure about that, Vivienne? The jewelry you wear, the house you sleep in, everything in your life, I bought it?
He was desperate now, trying to convince himself his wealth still ruled me, but it didn't. "You bought the jewelry. The house," I said slowly, letting the words cut. "But you never bought me. That's the part you don't understand." I tilted my head, never breaking eye contact. Everything you own can be taken away, but me, I'm not for sale. His grip tightened. His body pressed harder. His face hovered inches from mine, breath hot with rage, and something darker, a twisted desire trying to mask itself as dominance.
You're so damn stubborn, Vivienne, and so damn naive. You think you can resist me? Deny what's inevitable?
His hand fisted in my hair and yanked, exposing my throat, but I didn't look away. I didn't flinch. I swallowed hard, steady. I'm not naive, Leviticus. I know exactly what's inevitable, and it's not what you think. With a sharp twist, I slipped from his grasp movement fluid, precise, leaving him off balance for a moment. "And this?" I whispered, stepping back slowly, eyes locked on his end. "This ends when I say it does." He was taken aback, eyes narrowing with surprise and anger. He reached out, trying to grab me again, but I was too quick. I evaded his reach, leaving him standing there, frustrated and lost.
You little minx!
He snarled, frustration dripping from his voice. He stepped forward, closing the distance with long, deliberate strides.
You don't get to call the shots, Vivienne. You're my wife.
He called me a minx like it was an insult, but the venom only proved how much control he'd lost. I stared him down cool, razor sharp. That's rich, coming from a man who wants a divorce so he can keep screwing my best friend in peace. His nostrils flared, but I didn't flinch. I stepped closer, like I was the predator now. But maybe you should rethink the timing, Leviticus. Because if I were you, I'd want me to stay your wife just a little while longer. I let the silence drag, letting the weight settle like a storm. Tomorrow's going to be a very important day, one you'll never forget. With that, I turned. Not running, but walking away, like I'd already won. He stood there, jaw clenched, mind racing with possibilities. For the first time, I could see fear flicker in his eyes.
Damn you, Vivienne!